Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Neil from N.P.DETAILING, as you can see behind me, my logo. I know I haven't been around for quite some time due to my shoulder injury. I'm still waiting for surgery, so I'm waiting to hear from the hospital when I can go in and have my shoulder checked out. Now, in the meantime, I thought I'd do something different because I've been at home on sick, not being able to do much because I can't even raise my arm properly. So I'm going to be doing today a review on this. That's right, yep, it's the Carista OBD Diagnostics and Customization, I would say dongle. So just taking out the packaging, comes in a nice little plastic perspex case. Got QR code for their website. That QR code is for the app, by the way. It's so you can download the app onto your iPhone or Android. It works with both, so it's not a problem with that. Little cover comes off, and inside you have the OBD connector in a nice tightly packed, so it doesn't fall out. It's good. So packaging overall is very good. Good attention to detail on that. It's quite posh looking actually. And the OBD itself connector is Bluetooth connector. Very small, which is handy. You can fit in your pocket. I carry it around with me sometimes in my jacket, just in case I need it. If I need to do any diagnostics on customers' cars or whatever, it's really good for that. So just give a close up of that. That's really good. Very simple plastic casing. You know, it's not flimsy. It's quite hard. You know, it's not going to break if you drop it. Pretty good. So all in all, that's good. So without further ado, checking it out, check the app out, and then we'll get into the car and see what it can do on my BMW E61. We'll plug it into there and see what customization and diagnostics it's got on there. And also, I've been in touch with Carista, and they've told me about a new feature which works on a beta version, and I'll go into that as well. So let's check it out. Okay, so I'm now in the app. So the first screen you come to is very basic. When you log into Carista, it's very simple. When you click connect, it connects to the car, and it'll give you an option. What different options you got is Carista, which is the OBD connection I got. You got race chip, OBD link, all these different types of Bluetooth OBD connectors can be used. So not just Carista. If you've already got one, you can just purchase the license on the app and use one of your own OBD connectors. I've obviously bought the kit, and I think it's $24.99 at the minute on the website. And yeah, so I use that, and what happens is it will ask you to switch on the Bluetooth. So all you do is click allow, and it will connect to your OBD connector. I've not got it in the car at the minute, so I'm just going to go back. Okay, so this is the main menu. So you got help, which obviously is self-explanatory. If you need help with something, if you want to email customer services about a problem or anything like that, supported vehicles, so you could choose, and it'll tell you what cars are available from their website. So you've got literally the most common ones, except that one there, Skion or Skyon or however you pronounce it, which I've never heard of, to be honest. Lexus Infinity, not very common. Cupra, not very common. So main things is Audi, BMW, Volkswagen, Toyota, Seat, and they've got others. And I know Carista are always looking for extra models to add to their collection, which they're doing anyway. So yeah, So make, and you got model. So if I picked BMW, so you've got all the different series is there. They won't have every single series, so mine is, let's say, 5 series, and it's an E61. So they've even got an E39 down there. That's quite handy. So I've got an E61. Click on that, and it tells you what you can do. So you've got OBD Basic Diagnostics, which is free. It tells you there, self-explanatory. Find out why your check engine light is on, or any other error codes. You could do that. And the good thing about it is when you bring up an error code, you can look it up on the internet from there, and then just by clicking on the code, and it will take you to a website where you can search online, and it will tell you exactly what that code means, which is handy. Advanced diagnostics, dealer level electronic, so fault code checking, resetting, so you can reset the codes as well, which is handy. Obviously it varies from car to car, so if you're going from a BMW to a Toyota, it's going to be different. Obviously every car is going to be different and set up differently on this application. Customizations, obviously it's showing a cross, but it is available, and I'll show you later. It's just because the car is not plugged in into the Bluetooth dongle and connected to the Carista app. So once it is, it will open this up for features. Live data, only some of the cars have it, my one doesn't. And let's see the pricing. So the app, 1 month is £9.99, £20 for 3 months, or £46.99 for 12 months. I've done the £46.99 12 months because I do use the car when I'm doing carbon cleans on customers' cars. I check to make sure no DPF errors or any issues around the DPF that's going to stop me from doing a carbon clean. So it is handy in that way. I love playing around with the customizations. That's awesome as well. You also got beta version, which you can do. I believe what they told me is live data. Another thing you could do is ECU information. So you can go to each and every ECU in the car, and it will give you all the information on that ECU and everything that it says there, including part number. That's handy. So if you need it for anything like that, it is handy. Right, so the good thing is it takes you to the website, and it can tell you how it works as well. So really simple. Plugs in under the dash. Obviously every car has a different the place of the OBD connection is different in different places in the car. Mine's just under the driver's side footwell, in common in BMWs anyway. Some cars will have it in the glove box, right at the back of the glove box. It all varies. Some cars you've got to take the ashtray out, center console out. It's, you know, there's a little plastic cover that you can take off, and it will be under there. So it all varies. But it also, I think you can check. So yeah, so tells you different cars on there. Going back, let me just go back to that. Alright, so beta. You got a beta version. So what is a beta version? It's basically for testers. So if you want to become a tester, you can do, and at the end of the day you're going to help the company out, and you're going to, you know, send them information directly from the app to them. I did do it for a little while, but I had a bit of an issue where I tried to get the following mirrors to work, and it actually stopped them from working altogether. But Carista, very helpful to support. Ivan in support, he's very helpful. He will look at things and try and debug stuff for you and get it sorted for you. Coming to a recent problem where when I locked the car, I must have played around with the setting, and I locked the car, and every time I locked the car, the headlight washers came on, which is a bit, obviously reverse that setting. So yeah, so that's a little bit about that. Okay, so this is the app now. So main menu, supported vehicles, where to buy, terms of use, debug menu. So if you go to debug menu, so you can choose collect debug data. If there's a problem, you can report a problem from the app, and you just explain what it is, and they get back to you within 2 days, something like that. Dark mode, light mode. I prefer dark mode. Yep. And obviously the version 6.3 beta version, which is what I'm on. Right, so that's basically it for the app. In terms of how to use a beta version, that'll tell you on the website. Going back to it, okay, so back on the app, if I click connect, there you go. Hold on. Alright, connecting to ODB, so it's just picking it up, and it should start flashing. So there you go, there's a blue light. That's how you know it's connected. Let's get back to the app. Right, there you go. So it gives me VIN number, chassis number, 12.3 volts. It tells you how much voltage is, so that's good. So if it is dropping, you know when you start the car up. What I'll do is I'll just start my car up. Okay, so the car's running. Right, so what you can do, you're going to, it's very basic to use, really good though, diagnostics. So let's go into diagnostics. So now it's going to scan every single ECU in the car, and it tell me what faults are what with each ECU. So engine's got 2, and the heater's always got 2. I don't know why, but it's always got 2. So it's pretty quick, you don't wait around. Scans all through the ECUs, all the different ones connected in the car, relatively quickly, and it gives you a sort of an overview. That's me. So yeah. Okay, so 2 faults. Still checking. Even the dampers, I didn't think the rear dampers are. They've got the air ride suspension on the E61s, so I guess it detects that as well. So let's go to heaters. See, I already got 2 faults there. So if I was to click on one of them, it will take me to a website. I could just reset them, and it will reset them. Light switches. Okay, so front left indicator light faulty. I don't think it is, to be honest. Let's just check it. No, it's not. I think because I took the bulb out, to be honest. So you can Google that and it'll tell you. Left high beam. Yep, I know that was faulty because I took the bulb out of that. I changed the what's it called, the xenon bulb. I changed that. Second right brake light faulty. I'll take that, that's because they're taking the headlight out. Left dip beam faulty. Okay, so yeah, so these are all, oh yeah, that mirror one I already know about. So if I reset them all, and then I can do a reset diagnose. Let's see if those headlight beam one's come up again. So I'll just show you again. You can see it communicating the blue light. There you go. On the dongle, the OBD. Light switch, there you go, no faults, because it's obviously just, it's seen all the lights are back and I've all plugged them in, so I just cleared the codes. Brilliant. Okay, so moving on, customizations. I love this bit, this is my favorite bit. So let that, that's 8% complete, it'll go all the way up to 100% to tell what car gadgets you can muck about with. So this is the beta version, okay. So you've got all these servo, steering assistance. Wow, seatbelt warning, ding. You can switch that off, yes or no. So you've got various. Engine and chassis just tells you basically one touch engine start. Everything it says here, if it has it, your car has it, it can do it. Sometimes you can change the intensity like of the lights, and I'll show you that. Ding warnings, so these are just seatbelt warning, ding. Driver assist, lane departure, and got the cruise control warning gong. Ain't got none of that. Heater. So you can actually program it to different keys as well, which is amazing. And I don't know if it's a thing on the Audis or VWs or whatever, but BMWs, I know you can do that. Show digital speed. Now what that is basically this. So you can see there, if I press there, 0 mile an hour, so I can have that, and when I drive it'll go up, obviously 30 mile an hour, 40 mile an hour, real time. So turn on instrument lights even when headlights are off. So yeah, so many different lights on automatic. Now I've set them to cornering lights are on, so when I turn the corner, fog light comes on. Handy, I suppose, just a little thing I like, I suppose. So many different options. Bulb checks. This is the beta version, by the way, I'm running, so automatic lights I've just shown you. Bulb checks. Coming home lights, this is where I've done the changes. So sometimes you can, well, you can set this car, especially when you unlock the locks, the headlights come on, basically the xenons come on, and the rear tail lights as well, and when you lock the car it goes off. Daytime running lights, I can choose whether the halo, angel eyes, or I can have just a standard bulb as my daytime running lights. I've got them as the designated DRL lights, which are the halo angel lights. They come on compulsory, and I'll show you that in a bit when I get out of the car. The brightness of that, I'll just leave it as that, because if you turn them too high they could end up blowing, and I don't want to do that, because I just spent about £50 on one bulb for a xenon. I'm not looking to replace another one anytime soon, so just be mindful when you play with your xenon bulbs. You turn them up, you're going to burn them out, and it could be very costly, so just keep an eye on that. Turn signals, Side markers, I've got side markers on my car, so I'll put them on as my daytime running lights. Number plate lights come on in the daytime. I've put that to no because I don't want them to come on. So yeah, there's so many different, you know. Okay, turn on hazard lights, energy saving mode. What's that all about? Double pulse I've got. That's good because watch when I do this. So when I put that on, that's double pulse. Angelized brightness 13 volts. I've put on my, I'm going to turn them down a little bit, and then all I do is save. Done. So it's now lower. So you save more on the bulbs, to be honest. The brighter you have them, the quicker they're going to burn out, aren't they? Halogen beam brightness, again, I think I'll turn them down, to be honest, when I flash them, because I've noticed some cloudiness happening on the bulbs. So that's done. Fog lights brightness, side marker brightness. There's so many different, some functions are US only, but yeah, you can just have a good play around with it. So interior lights, turn on interior lights when you unlock the doors. Yes, ignition's on. Yeah, so you can have that off or on. Locking, automatic locking. I believe you can do this through the control system in the BMWs. Auto lock doors, yes, when moving off. Bleep and blink and all that. So what we do with that is when you alarm the car, it bleeps, unlocking doors. You can have the option of blinking the indicators or not, or anything like that, you know. This one I like. Mirrors. Now when I first did this, auto fold, for some reason it put my washers on. Now Ivan, I think, sorted that one out for me, so that's sorted. Cheers for that, Ivan. He's very supportive. Their support network down there at Carista is really good. They do get back to you, and they do help you out, and they do try and much as they can to help you sort your problem out. I had a problem when I first started using it, which is how I know. And that, if you've got sunroof, options with that. Other, automatically turn off ignition when doors are open. Service, going to service menu. That was quick. So you've got detailed ECU info. That just tells you about the car. It takes all the data from the ECU. And it, you know, it says it's normal to see dash light warning lights flashing. Sometimes the warning lights, the dash does some funny things. Don't worry about all that, because it does it. Live data. Okay, so this is what I've been asked to go through with you guys about this product, and because it's the beta version, I think it gives me the option to check live data. So let's see what it does. I'm not really familiar with looking at live data because I've got no reason to look at it, but some of you guys might have an issue with your MAF flow sensor or something like that. You might want to look at readings, what it should be, and it could tell you if it's out or not correct or whatever. So car battery info, let's go for that. Simple, communicating with vehicle. So 15 degrees, 15.1 volts. So that will tell me it's charging. Let's see what it does. Engine fault 6. Glow plug activation. Interrupt, activation. Right, I'll just reset that. Turbo live data. Wow. Okay. This is the first time I'm seeing this. So if I accelerate now, it tells you the mass airflow as well. Okay, HVAC, I have no idea what that is. I'm not that technical. Oh, got ya. This looks like the air conditioning. So put air conditioning on. There you go, 21.0 bar I'm getting. That's good. Diesel particulate filter. Now this is where I get a lot of customers call me, my DPF's full, blocked, whatever, I can't get no power out of the car. So this might give me a soot mass, 37.83 grams. Let's see, oil ash mass, differential pressure. Wow, diagnose. So it's quite a clever little bit of kit for £24 for the dongle, and I think you get a month's subscription, I'm not sure, but for, let's just say, depending on how much you use it, I don't use it that much, but because I'm not working at the minute, because I've done my shoulder. So but if I get a carbon clean, this is what I'll probably use to plug in now, rather than the cheap old $9.99 eBay diagnostic kit. So yeah, and that is it really. If you're watching the channel for the first time, I am Neil. I run a detailing business. I detail cars, motorcycles, vans. If you give me an airplane, I'll detail an airplane. But I want to say thank you for all the support from my subscribers out there. And if you are new to this channel, please do give us a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down there, or down there, which way it comes around, and join in on my channel so you can see when my videos are up. So